midfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The handoff, it's Irving. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A give. This is Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. A good spot here. Second and a yard. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. Second and a yard. To throw, Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On third down, it's Irving. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Minshew. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the...
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back is Minshew. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Minshew now to throw on first and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Throwing is Minshew. A deep shot for Aguilar. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Real. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Alert. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Regular.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the Raiders' 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Point it right. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Throwing is Baker. This one caught at the 4. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Point it right. What's that?
Mayfield. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action now with Minshew. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. From the gun, here's Minshew. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Minshew. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
He was brought down by Levante Davis. A gain of 14.
So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando. And Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They send Evans in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll go again with White. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They send Evans in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will add one more onto their big lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he will score. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. They send the tight end in motion. The give to White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They sent Godwin in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
A second down throw for Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
It is brought in the end zone. Craig Homer. Touchdown, Tampa. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, a run with Irving. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jameis going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bucs add on to their already sizable lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the ground, it's Irving. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Right back to Irving. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Using that big frame to try to get the yard, but I don't think he got it. Held up in the line of scrimmage. There's no gain. Now it's going to be 4th down. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Second down and 8. Another run here with White. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's very very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. To throw is Mayfield. And he's in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run with Irving, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, here's Zamir White. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Irvin. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.